just to lay it in my baby.
Drop, on fire. Drop, on fire. Drop, on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop, on fire. Drop, on fire. Drop, on fire. Tell them again, every drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every time. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them again, every drop on fire. Drop on fire. Drop on fire. Tell them.
Great big old peace and shalom to your family. It's your brother Zamar coming at you with this truth and sincerity. First and foremost, family, gotta give all praise and glory to Almighty Yahweh Akah, who is one, Almighty, the Most High, the only living power of heaven and earth. All right? Almighty Yahweh is his name. So first and foremost, we aren't gonna keep you too long, family. Or at least we're not gonna try to, all right? We're just gonna come out here and we're gonna try to make it as plain and as possible, and we're gonna give it to you exactly how the scriptures, command us to come out here and give it to you, family. So, if it's a person on this earth that fits the description of being the greatest deceiver on the earth, the greatest liar on the earth, the greatest cheater on the earth, the greatest manipulator on the earth, all right? If we had to give anyone that title, all right, it would have to be this narcissist. Male, female, it, whatever you want to call it, all right? Actually, we can call them the children of darkness. That's what we can call them, all right? It is what it is. Now, on the opposite side of that, we have the children of light, all right? Which represents everything that's upright. That's what we dealing with, all right? When we dealing with the scriptures and we dealing with the tabernacle, and the temple tabernacle of Yahweh, all right? And it's the Dead Sea Scrolls, all right? We dealing with the upright, all right? We dealing with the righteous, the chosen ones, the empath, all right? The ones who possess empathy, all right? This is what we dealing with. It's one or the other. You're on one side or the other. There's no gray area right here when it pertains to this. All right? We dealing with the scriptural aspect. All right? The scriptural and the spiritual aspect. All right? Because we already know, as we always bring out, the seen goes along with the unseen. They go hand in hand together, family. That's just the way it is. All right? So now, these are glorious times right now. At the same time, these are testing times. All right? So what do we mean about that? What you mean by that, Brother Zamar? Well, I mean, glorious is as far as there are some of us that's awake now. And the Most High has given some of us, some say it's a curse. Some, it's a gift and a curse. But the Most High give us discernment of spirits. And so now, a lot of us walking around here are able to actually know what those spirits are, have been encountered with those spirits, by those spirits. And a lot of the family don't believe in divination and witchcraft and voodoo and all. That's real. It's real stuff, family. All right? Nevertheless, though, the Most High is always, Yahweh is always in charge. It's just, there's no getting around that. All right? So, if we looking at what's going on around the world, just taking a look at looking and seeing what's going on around the world, you have ever since the pandemic come out, the pandemic has raised, I would say, pretty much amplified and mortified wickedness that's perpetuated on this planet that has to be eradicated, and it has to be dealt with in a righteous manner. And so the wicked will not continue to reign and create and cause havoc throughout the planet, family. It's not going to happen. It's not going to keep this right here is the eye-opening. Is pretty much the last of the eye-opening stage. Everyone will reap what they sow, regardless if you're a child of light or a child of darkness. We all have a reward coming. We all will reap what we sow. Some of the family call it karma, all right? Regardless of the fact. We all gonna reap the fruits that was sown through our deeds and our thoughts. All right? Facts. We're going to give you scriptural facts. We're going to give you, that's it and that's all. You know, pretty much. So, the question is, just like we have in the subject, the title, you know, we left the precepts in the scriptures in place from the last lesson that came out, because they're still relevant, all right? But we're dealing with the children of light and the children of darkness, and we're not, you know, yeah, Israel's leading the charge. Yahweh Almighty himself is in charge. Israel will lead that charge, but at the same time, we know as we go through the scriptures, it's going to be a mixed multitude. It's going to be a mixed multitude of the chosen ones or the children, all right, that possess this light, all right? Now, it's nothing to argue about. So it's you know, the question is, who you gonna lean on? Who you gonna lean on, family? Who you gonna lean on? Excuse me. Who you leaning on? Who you calling? All right? Because all you got to do is just look at all of the wickedness that's that's just on the planet. From city to city, state to state, region to region. Excuse me, family. I mean, it's going on. Country to country. All right? So now, all of this is brewing to brew over. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Regardless how anyone or any of us feel about anything, this chaos and this turmoil and this havoc is not going to continue to spiral the way it's spiraling. And it's off the chisel. It's out of control. Look, this here is worse than an old gas station toilet, all right? It's out of order. You understand? Please hear and believe me, all right? If nothing else, believe the scriptures, all right? We're going to bring these scriptures out. This here is a wrap, family. This is not going to keep continuing. But you're going to get aside and you're going to ride with it. You either going to repent, you're going to come back and try to do these laws, statutes, and commandments and do it the right way. Or you're going to keep doing about it and going about it your own way. But at the same time, who you going to call, though? Who you going to call? When all this calamity and destruction, when it hits the fan, and it will, It's not a matter, it's not a matter or if it will, if it won't. No, it's not, family. No. It's only a matter of when. This is where we are. You got so many jumping ship from riding the rightful path, right? Because it seems like the wicked is getting away with so much. So go and ride over there and you're not finna slide back and forth. This ain't no back and forth. This ain't happening. This ain't happening. That's not happening. You're not finna ride over there with the children and the sons and the children of darkness and think you're gonna bounce back over with the sons and the children of light. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen just because you see all of these things transpiring. All right? It's so transparent now. You see everything transpiring though, and you thinking that you're gonna have time to get it right. That's not gonna happen. The Most High Yahweh said that we supposed to be rehearsing and practicing and rehearsing these righteous acts, applying them, living these customs. It's a lot, family. I don't know where it's coming from. Anyway, it's not like you're gonna have a chance or a time to get it together. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, family. That's not gonna happen. No. Where you riding at, if you don't come back to these law, statutes, commandments, if you don't choose the rightful path, excuse me, family, you got to pay for that. You're gonna pay for that. You're gonna pay for that. And look, we looking at it every day. All right? We're gonna get some things that's going on around the world. Then, like we said, if it's you know, if you putting all of your faith and all of your trust in what you think that's gonna happen, and how you feel like it's gonna happen, and someone else's perspective that sound good, other than them coming up out of these scriptures to tell you how it's gonna be. Well, you might as well just let Stevie Wonder drive you around. You might as well. You know, not to say that brother can't see, because he got a spiritual sight to see, but we talking about on the physical aspect, with your spiritual aspect. All right? The blind is leading the blind. You can't go off of anyone else's emotion. All right? Or what they was taught in these institutions in Babylon here. We talking about throughout the globe. All right? If it's not coming out of these scriptures, it's not happening. It's not happening. But if that's where you're gonna lead your understanding to, we're gonna show you what Yahweh, what the Most High says about that. About your understanding, about what you think or what you feel that should be. All right? See, because you got more of the wicked, you got more of the wicked with this Jezebelic spirit, always sitting up here saying or trying to convey that especially a lot of you sisters, you hard-hearted, haughty sisters, man. A lot of you, man. A lot of you are haughty is all get out. Let me say that again. A lot of you sisters are as haughty as all get out. You learned a few things and can't nobody tell you nothing now. Listen, the flock of the Yahweh sheep are men. Let's get that all the way straight. The flock of his sheep are men. Let's get this right. Can a sister teach? Yeah, she can. She can teach the other sisters how to be virtuous women, wives, and the babies. And that the boy all the way to manhood. Then she got to turn him loose. You got to turn him loose. See, everything is so out of order now. You know, you got the Jezebels out here thinking that they prophets and prophetesses with their own wicked mindset. Right? Right? We seeing it. We seeing it. We bear witness to it. With their own wicked mindset. They mixing all kind of philosophies and doctrines and things with these scriptures. Just going all the way off. All the way off. All the way off. Just out of control. Like an old commode. Straight up, out of order. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. And smell like that old commode too. Like an old commode. Straight up. It's wake up time and get right time. In order time. All right? It's really serious. This ain't no play. This ain't time to be playing around. Right? Because you got you know, it's the children of light. You know, I know you may feel some type of way, and that's all right. There's nothing wrong with you. You might not be fitting in everywhere here and there. Listen, to be a child of light, you ain't supposed to fit in. You aren't supposed to fit in. You are supposed to be here leading. Does everyone want to hear what you got to say or bring them? No. Name any of Yahweh's people that bought out what he had to say that and everyone liked it. Name one. I'll wait. You are not supposed to be here to blend in and fit in. That's not what your purpose is. Your purpose is to come here and lead, not be guided. The only person we supposed to be, only one we supposed to be guided by is Almighty Yahweh himself. That's it. You didn't come here and you not here to get along and blend in. You are not. You are not here to fit in. You are not. You are not. That's not your purpose. It is not. And yes, it's uncomfortable sometimes and it's lonely sometimes. All right? That's what it is. You know, it's not lonely like you lonely. It's just you being alone, not being lonely. Let me correct that. For the ones that just went over your head, I'm just bringing it out. I'm just making sure I get it out. All right? And so, you may be alone, but you're not lonely. We have the Most High. Now, that's who we lean on. So, you ain't supposed to be here trying to blend in, and you're not supposed to be here trying to get along with everyone. That is not your purpose. And you will not get along with everyone. You will not. And don't feel bad about that. Don't. Please don't. Please no. Don't feel bad about that. You are not here fit in. Get along with this group and that group and this group and that group and that organization. You're not here. We not here for that. We not. We aren't. We aren't. We aren't here for that. So get used to it. All right? Because as this day of calamity keeps coming and moving forward, all right? Because everything is moving. As this day of calamity constantly keeps moving forward, you're going to feel more and more and more like you need to cut certain people off. And that's all right. Just be obedient to what you have to, what you call for. All right? And it may be your children. You may have to cut them off. Straight up. It may be your family. You may have to cut them off. It may, if they toxic, you will cut them off. All right? And we got empaths against narcs. We can have the children of light against the children of darkness. All right? It can still go either way. All right? But you will not find anyone more deceitful than this devil. That's, the devil is just the devil is not just, the devil is the deceiver on the earth. That's who the devil is, the deceiver of mankind and humankind. All right? No one fits that description as the spiritual. No one's fit that spiritual description and the scientific description more than this narcissist. See, and you got the wicked just out here running them up. Like they just gonna keep doing it. It's not finna keep happening like that, family. All right? The Lord, Yahweh, did not create the earth for wickedness to prevail on it. It's not it. He said the righteous and the meek will inherit this earth. All right? So we looking at everything play out in front of us. It's more time than ever to grab a hold of Yahweh and hold on to him with all your might. Mind, body, and soul, your spirit. More than ever. Not time to run and thinking that you got time to go and do what you want to do, and you don't have that time. We don't have that luxury. Just look at how everything is playing out, family. Come on now. Come on now. You had the ones that was behind the scenes tainting everything. They had the mask on. They took theirs off and made everybody else put one on. Come on now. Babies can't even, the babies, they can't even identify what's going on in people. The ones that just coming on now. The ones just coming into the, we talking about the babies, all right? They looking at people walking around with masks on. They can't even identify facial structures and identities and things like that. They missing all of that. Come on now, this is not finna keep going. It's not about to keep going. All right? Now, who you gonna call on though? Who you gonna call on, yourself? Who you gonna call on? Right? What yourself gonna do? You gonna get yourself out of this calamity that's coming? Who you gonna call? Your teacher, your mama, your daddy, Your spouse? Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? Who you gonna lean on? When it jump off, it's gonna jump off. It's gonna happen. It's not a matter of if it will or if it won't. It's going to. And it's right in our faces. It's going on. It's going on. Let's look at some things. Let's look at some things. All right. Let me get it right for you, family. Let me get it right for you. Hold on. It's a lot, family. Excuse me. Let me get this right for you. All right. So, gotta straighten this out. All right. Excuse me, family. All right, so this is what we're looking at. You can watch check out my desktop. All right, so this is what we're dealing with. All right. All right. Now, Russia been strongly warning the U.S. strongly within these past months. Keep your nose out of our business, all right? Stay out of our way, all right? Russia has strongly warned the United States against deploying its troops in the former Soviet Central Asian nations following their withdrawal from Afghanistan, a senior diplomat said in remarks published on Tuesday. Right? Russia Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Rybakov, you got to give your brother some more. I don't know. These are different names or whatever. Now I'm just trying. All right. So anyway, said that Moscow conveyed the message to Washington during Russia President Vladimir Putin summit with the U.S. President Joe Biden in Geneva last month. The warning comes as the U.S. military said last week that 90% of the withdrawal of U.S. troops and equipment from Afghanistan is complete. Biden said the U.S. military mission in Afghanistan will conclude on August 31st, all right? And so he said, I will emphasize that the redeployment of the American permanent military presence to the country's neighboring Afghanistan is unacceptable, all right? The Russian Deputy Foreign Prime Minister, Ryabokov, said, we told the Americans in a direct and straightforward, hold on. He said, we told the Americans in a direct and straightforward way that it would change a lot of things, not only in our perception of what's going on in that important region, but also in our relations with the United States. All right? He added that Russia has also issued the warning to Central Asian nations. We caution them against such steps, and we also have had a frank talk on the subject with our Central Asian allies, neighboring and friends, and also other countries in the region that would be directly affected. All right, the director of Russian foreign minister, right, said in an interview published where? Published in I don't know. See that right there. In the magazine over there. All right. The Meza Durnan Zahim magazine. On Monday, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov emphasized that Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan are all members of the Collective Security Treaty Organization, and any presence of foreign troops on their territories must be endorsed by the Security Pact. He added that none of those countries have raised the issue. Nevertheless, you got Russia, and then over here, you got Kim Jong-un, all right? Now, North Korea trade with preliminary partners, China dropped by more than 85% in the first 6 months of 2021, according to Chinese customs data released early this month and first reported of South China Morning Post. The overall amount fell to just under $57 million, which marks the lowest level seen since China began releasing the data 2 decades ago in 2001. The sharp dip in trade as North Korea has shuttered its borders in a bid to combat COVID-19 appears to have exacerbated a growing food shortage. All right? And really, you already know what's going to happen when people get hungry enough. All right? It's all brewing, family. All right? Now, Rodon Semu, North Korea's official newspaper, reported on Friday that successful farming has become a life or death issue in the country, according to South Korea's The Korea Herald newspaper. All citizens living in this country should provide every possible support while regarding good farming as a life or death matter that determines the fate of themselves and their children as well as that of their country. The North Korean newspaper warned it cited the lessons learned from last year to reiterate the point. All right. Meanwhile, the U.S. seeks to reopen dialogue with North Korea regarding its nuclear program. The Asian nation has long been developing and expanding their nuclear arsenal in a bid to keep the U.S., South Korea, and other Western nations at bay. All right. Nevertheless, you can go and pull that up, dig it up. It's been out there, all right? So these are those northern nations that the Lord is speaking about in the scriptures, family, all right? How long you think they're going to be over there being hungry while everybody else look like they're eating real good, ain't missed a meal? All right? Particularly the Western nations, all right, which would be the U.S. Now, this is why we bringing out what we bringing out, all right. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna lean on, family? Who you leaning on? Who you leaning on? Because it's obvious. Who you leaning on? It's real obvious. See if this mug works. Who you leaning on? Who you leaning on? Who you gonna call? Because it's going on. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? Because if you trying to go along with the pack ain't running nothing. The pack are the same ones who always had a mask on. Those are the same ones. They've been wearing a mask. They've been wearing a mask even before the corona or COVID, whatever you want to call it, came out and had everybody put a doggone mask on. It was already people walking around here with a doggone mask on, fronting, faking. Like they have some type of love and empathy and compassion for you. This is what we talking about. All right? This is why we saying, this is what we ought to be all praying for is spirit of discernment. We all need to be discerning spirits right now. All right? Most of us that has encountered this narcissist, believe me, the majority of us, I'm gonna say 98% of us, even if they ain't even if they haven't gotten all the way out that entanglement with the devil, still able to discern some spirits. You know enough, and you've bear witness enough, and you endured so much betrayal, so much chaos, so much turmoil, so much that you have that spirit of discernment. This need to come all the way in, that's all. And it's not, look, it's not like I'm talking about something, I know, I'm not talking about something that's easy to do to come out of and snap out of it. I'm saying, you walk in that walk, keep walking that walk, keep working on yourself, keep getting yourself together, keep building yourself up, all right? Because you're going to be needed in these last few days that we had it into, all right? Straight up, all right? So for the family that hadn't endured one of these devils, and it doesn't matter what language they speak, it doesn't matter what gender they are, they ain't really got a gender. They do whatever, all right? Straight up, they do whatever, all right? Whatever, whenever, all right? The thing about it though is, the children of light, you have to take your stance. You know, you and I have dealt and witnessed so much wickedness on this place that it's coming to the point to where it's going to be hard for you to be quiet about it. You can't. You don't need, you know what I'm saying? You can't be quiet about it. You have to come out and speak your piece. You got to come out and tell what it is, even though no matter how embarrassing it is. We go through this humility for Almighty Yahweh God. Yahweh actually says in the book of Psalms 94:16, who will stand for me against the workers of iniquity, against the evildoers? Who will stand for me? Who? That's a question. That question still has to be answered by the empaths, the chosen ones, the children of light. You possess a light in you, family, that these devils, they hate your light. They love to suck the energy up out of you, though. They love to suck the energy up out of you. They love draining that from you. You know? But they hate you. They hate our guts. You understand? They do, with a passion. They only put that fake mask and smile on and that fake persona on to steal from you and then belittle you at the same time. Huh? Right. They are here to extract from you your light, your goodness. They want to extract that because they want you over there low down with them because they want to destroy you. They want you dead. They want you dead. They want you dead and out the way. And then they gonna get supply off of that. You know? It is what it is, family. Make no mistakes about it. These aren't ordinary beings. These are not people. They are not people. This is how they keep getting away with what they get away with. Even the Lord said in Job 9:24, it's a lot. The land is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked. The land is given into the hand of the wicked. All right? They are here to extract. They are here to benefit off your light. They don't have any. They are crack sinisters. They cannot hold water. All right? A cracked vessel. A dark cracked vessel at that. That's what they are here to do. It has nothing to do with no feelings and no emotions. All right? That's what the devil and Lucifer and Satan, that's what they want you to deal with some emotion or your emotion. Damn the emotions. All right? We just going to deal with everything how it is. Those northern kings, you can't phantom it right now. I know, you can't phantom right now. You can't phantom right now that it's going to be foreign military equipment patrolling these U.S. streets. I know you can't even phantom that. I know you can't. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen before it's all said and done with. Before Israel is put back on her land that she polluted to can't even stand on it. And the rest of the children of life, it's going to be a mixed multitude, family. It's going to happen. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. You either can be in it or in the way. That's it. If you're in the way, you rolling with the children of darkness. You're going to get cut down. You're going to get put in your place. You are going to that pit that Yahweh promised that you will end up in. No, I know you don't believe. The children of darkness, they don't believe in the Most High. So therefore, this message is not for everybody or everyone. You know, of course the children of darkness, they over here to look, you know, so they can thumbs down and whatever. That's all right. I'm not out here for thumbs up. I'm not out here for views and likes. I'm not out here for that. I'm not out here for that. This ain't even that channel. This that channel to tell you if you going with your Yahweh, you all good. If not, oh well. You know, do what wicked is that wicked does. All right? You only got a little small amount of time left though to do it. So go on and get it in. Go on and finish getting it in. All right? Because you are about to get out of the way. You are. I'm talking to you sons and children of darkness who just love wickedness, who just can't get right. Mainly you. Can't get right. CGR. That's the real disease that's going on. That's the virus. Can't get right. CGR. That's the real virus going on right now. Can't get right. So you're going to get left behind in that pit. Real talk. So family, the ones that can hear, got the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Hear me out. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna lean on, family? Who you gonna lean on? Right? Because you guys, a lot of the family, they all off into all these other different doctrines and philosophies and things. They off in Kabbalah. They doing the most. Coast to coast. Coast to coast doing the most. Like ain't no repercussions coming behind that. We all gonna reap what we sow. We all got a reward coming. Whether it's good or bad, regardless of the fact. We all got to pay for our deeds here. And you know, all of that spookism stuff, you got to get your mindset up out of that. You know, you family that knows that all you do is right and you seem like you just get misused and treated bad, more than likely you're an empath. You got to start kicking all of that to the curb, no matter how it hurt, if it hurt at all. You know, a lot of us, we had red flags from the beginning. And it don't matter who it is that we've been dealing with. We all had red flags to wake up and to see what's going on. And not only that, we get the flags that let us know that the Lord got us. He holding us. He got us tucked underneath that wing. He holding us. And so all you got to do, family, is stay, hold strong. All right? All right? No matter how it look like. See, you have to know that. The Lord is in charge. You have to know that. All right? So I'm going to go over here and grab some of these scriptures. All right? So now, right here in the book of Job, we will come right here. Hold on. Let me get you up in there. Right? Oh, it didn't do my other ones, huh? Well, sure did. Oh, okay. Right here. Who you gonna lean on, family? Who you leaning on? Yourself? Please no. Who you leaning on? Who you leaning on that day of calamity? Cause the Lord said He gonna laugh at their calamity. The wicked walking around here, thinking ain't nothing happening. They just gonna keep going on and doing what they doing. The Lord said He gonna laugh at their calamity. Huh? He gonna laugh at it. Who you gonna lean on, family? Who? That's the question. Who you leaning on? Right? Job 51, and 1. Call, if you will, but who will answer you? To which of the holy ones will you turn? Huh? Call now, if there be any. Salah, call now, if there be any that will answer thee. And to which of the saints will thou turn? Huh? That's the question. That is the question. Who you gonna call on? Your husband? Your wife? Your pastor? Your priest? Your rabbi? Your neighbor? Come on, family. Yourself? Really? Yourself? Really? Come on now. First Samuel chapter 28 and verse 8. Right? So Saul disguised himself, putting on other clothes. And at night, he and 2 men went to the woman. Consult his spirit for me, he said, and bring up for me the one I named. But you already know who he went to this witch to go and get some answers from. Wrong answer, family. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. He ain't supposed to be dealing with any of that. Witchcraft, right? Mediums and spiritists, right? Some witches, right? See, that's what a lot of what's going on right now. It's a lot of witchcraft going on right now throughout the globe, all right? And Israel is being heavily influenced in the witchcraft, thinking that they got some new knowledge or some new wisdom or that they just, that the earth or the Most High just put that on them. No, that's not of the Most High. If it's not coming out these scriptures, if it's not coming out these scrolls, all right, and we're gonna even say the Apocrypha, all right, it's not coming up. It's not coming from Almighty Yahweh, all right. You got you some wine. That's what you got. You got you another doctrine, all right, from the devil, all right, because that's what the devil does, is deceive. That's what you got. That's what you got. That's what you got. You got you a doctrine from the devil, him or herself. That's what you got. That's what you're working with. And if that's what you want to work with, that's on you. That's on you. All right? Who you gonna call though? You calling the witch doctor? You calling Dr. Bombay? Who you calling? Job 24 and 13. All right? There are those who rebel against the light, who do not know its way or stay in its path. And see, this is why we're saying there's been a whole lot that's been walking that path. You've been walking it, but you just gave up. You got off the path to go and do something else, right? According to your own heart, your own mind, your own auspice. You want to go and do something else according to that. To fulfill what? some lust, some type of greed. You know, Yahweh even said, don't exhaust yourself in this place trying to be rich. No. If you want to be rich in any type of way, family, it ought to be within Yahweh. That's what you ought to be trying to store. Everything that's dealing with Yahweh, that's in Yahweh, within his reach. If we can reach that, that's the best thing for us. That's the richest that we need to be in this time and place. The richest. Because we see even the rich is falling off and dying, dead, at an alarming rate. We see them. You know, we see them on a daily basis. All right? And like I say, especially Israel. Right? You don't see that many rappers, or you don't see any other singer or group or custom that's catering to any other customs or any other nation of people. Then you see everything that's catered to Israel and this nation of people. AKA, you know, the rappers and things. You don't see anyone dying like them, like us, like we are. You don't see that. I'm talking about on a daily basis. I'm talking about going to jail, get out the jail cell, and get shot up. One of them, it just happened to a brother coming out of Chicago jail. He gets shot up. Coming out the county jail, he gets shot 64 doggone times. Huh? Come on now. And the other two, the other two people that was with him, they got hit too, but they survived their wounds. Nevertheless, 64 times. He gets shot coming out the jailhouse now. So what we got is a wickedness. Are you think this going to keep going and manifesting all of this gloom and doom? No, it's going to end. It's going to end, family. It's not going to keep going. And if you got your trust on any of these carnal weaponry, all right, and some military or whatever, or yourself, you're gonna be a gunner, all right? You're gonna be a gunner. You are, straight up, all right? And look, only the children of light gonna make it through this. It's gonna make it through this. Why you think that you went through all of the stuff that you went through? You didn't go through all of that for just to endure a devil on this planet or in this place, a wickedness. That ain't why. That's not why, family. This is the main reason why you need to cut all these toxic jokers. You need to turn them loose. You will not be lonely. Some of the time you will be alone though, but you will not be lonely. Being alone is that grooming time that the Lord got in store for you. To start building yourself up. To start being in love with yourself, how the Lord made you and created you. To worship him and do his will. Him and him alone. They here to steal your life. You know what these toxic jokers are. You already know who they are. You know, a lot of you already know you should have been turn that toxic joker loose. I don't care who they are. My children, I don't care who they are. If you toxic, nah, our spirits are clashing. Our spirits are clashing with these toxic jokers now. You got to stop fighting that, family. You know exactly who I'm talking about. It don't matter who they are, how kin they are to you, how close you used to be. You may grew up together. It don't matter. If they toxic, if they going against you walking in this light of Yahweh, they toxic. You need to turn them loose. Cut them off. If they can't seem to walk with you in it, cut them off. Yeah, I ain't saying it's going to be easy. Sometime it is, sometime it isn't. This walk is not easy though, family. Whoever told you that told you a lie. This walk is not easy. It isn't. And I done seen it on brothers' platforms that came out and you know, they was on the brother platform and they got to debating with these other platforms and they just, they bugged out now. They full-blown narcs. All they do is go around scoffing brothers that's trying to bring out the truth the way that the Lord gave it to them, that they was accepting at one point in time. Now they can't do nothing but come and scoff and be the devil. The devil. And they getting a thrill out of it. But that lets you know this is everything is coming to a halt, family. Where are you going to end up at? Are you riding with the children of light? Are you riding with Almighty Yahweh? Are you riding with the Most High? Or are you going to ride with the wicked? With the in crowd? With them? Doing what they want you to do. How they want you to do. You going to ride with them and they? The sons and children of darkness? You riding with them or you riding with Almighty Yahweh God? That straight path. Upright. Right? This is why the Lord said, don't veer off to the left or the right. Don't do it. That straight path is narrow because everybody not gonna walk it. But you children of light, you empaths, you chosen ones. You have a duty and to be an example of cutting all that toxicity out your life, out your diet, out your habitat. The children of darkness came to extract that from you. They come to try to dim your light because theirs are. Theirs are. They had this mask on way before the mask mandate began around the globe. They been had a mask on. They had a mask on, front like they had light like you, light like I. And together we can walk the path, that almighty house. That ain't what, no. They're here to take you off the path. That's what them dark jokers are here for. Seek, kill, and destroy. That is their mission. That's it. They look like people. They look normal. They are not. They are not. They are not. This is why we keep giving them a pass. No. Satan got that spirit up out of them and been guiding them for a long time. Shaitan, Lucifer. All right? Lucifer would be the first narcissist. Satan. Satan himself. Right? The wicked rebel against the light. Those who rebel against the light. They are those who rebel against the light. The wicked people rebel against the light. That's right. There are those who rebel against the light, who are not acquainted with his ways and do not stay in his path. All right? So you know that toxic, wishy-washy joker? You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You got to cut them off. They cannot go where you go. I know we feel bad that we can't fix everyone and build them up and take them with us. All right? It don't work like that. This is our wake-up call to know that it don't work like that. And ain't none of it sweet. Not all the time. Yeah, we laugh. We get smiles on our face. Even when we in pain, even when we in times of trouble. But all the time, it's not time to be laughing, smiling about everything. All right? The scriptures say oppression will make a wise man angry or mad. If you mad and you angry, you don't have a smile on your face. See, when you get a frown on your face, when you get mad, you know, the toxic jokers, they be like, it surprises them, a lot of them, unless they very toxic. For you to get mad to a very toxic joker, they get mad because you got mad. Huh? They don't want to hear about you correcting their deeds. They like the path that they're on. Psychopaths, whatever. All right? Their path, the narc's path, the devil, the children of darkness, their path is not your path, family. Their path is not your path. And you are not here to get along with them. You aren't. No matter how you've been trying to fix that toxic joker up, no matter how you've been trying to add positivity to this negative demon, no matter how much you've been trying to add to it, it is not your position to be doing that. It is not. It is not. It is not. You ain't even supposed to be with that. You ain't supposed to have that by you, and you ain't supposed to be by it. It can't stand you, though. It can't stand you. It will want to be you to that point to where it can't stand. But it can't stand your guts. That toxic joker cannot stand your guts. As much as you try to help it, though. it hates you. It hates your light. You hear me? It hates your light. As bright as these lights are, all right? They couldn't even sit up here in man-made light. They can't do it. They can't do it. They can't do it. Facts. They can't. See, your light irritates them. That's why they want to dim it. That's why they always want you to come down to their level. That's what they want. They want you to come on down to their level so they can handle you and dismantle you and do all of the wickedness to you. That's why. That's why. Because they want your light just as dim as theirs. Even though they're going to feed off your light, though. They are. They bloodsuckers. They're going to feed off your light, though. They're going to feed off your light to draw in more enlightened ones to dim theirs. Because they always trying to get a 2-for-1. They're always trying to get a 2-for-1. That's why the devil always trying to triangulate you with something. Something that you like. Or something that would throw you off. Because everything that this devil does, or the devil does, it don't make sense. Not scriptural sense. It will never make scriptural sense. It doesn't. It doesn't. Not to the wicked. It doesn't. Let's go here. Proverbs chapter 4 and 19. All right? But the way of the wicked is like deep darkness. All right? That's their way. Not to be in the light where you are, family. Okay? All right? All right? All right? All right? That is their way. All right? They go into the dark. All right? Even though everything they do is in darkness. They make plans in their darkness. All right? They scheme in their darkness. They all pile up together. They do. They all in the same wicked setting. Right? Eating everything abominable. Anything abominable, they with. That is their forte. Please believe me. All right? Their way and your way, family, are two different paths. So you cannot be here trying to fix all of the toxic jokers that come across your path. No. And then you leave yourself out. All the time. Hey, them dark jokers love that. These are people walking around here of light and darkness. All right? But like we said, you know, we looking at these dark jokers like they wholesome people. They are not. They are not, family. They are not. Their path is a whole nother path. You couldn't even, all right? You couldn't even phantom, all right, the wickedness that these dark jokers be on. All we know is, all we can identify with is they love to lie, all right? The deceiver on the earth, this devil, all right? The children of darkness, they love to lie, they love to cheat, They love to steal. They love to kill. All right? They love to manipulate. They love extracting from you, benefiting off of you, triangulating you, gaslighting you. All right? Sucking you dry. That's what they here for. All right? But the way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. They don't know. But they always got something to say, though. They always want to tell you yours ain't right. And that's the gaslighting part. They're going to tell you yours ain't right, but they love your light, though. They always trying to hand you their dark opinion. All right? Opinion is like butt cracks. You know, mostly everybody got one. You know? You there? It's like that. It's like that. The way of the wicked is like darkness. They dark. They always trying to get you. See, this is the thing about being the chosen one and with empathy. See, that's what they're going to play on. They're going to play on that empathy. Because they see your light. They see your light blinking. You know, a lot of these devils, they only come into our path in our lives because they see that light blinking. They want some of this. They want some of this. They think that they can just take it, though, and walk around with it, rub something on them. That's what they feel like. You know? That's how they think. That's their mindset. That's how wicked they are. And they want to pull you in that path of darkness to take you out your light and your purpose that the Most High got for you, though. That's where we get the life from. We get it from Him. All praise and glory be to the Most High. Yahweh is His name. He don't change for no one. He don't. He don't change. They sitting up here trying to play on your emotions. That's where they always try to get you into that emotional realm. Not the logic, because you start dealing with the heart now. When you start dealing with logic, you start dealing with the intelligence. You're dealing with the heart now. Because this is where the Lord gonna meet you at. Face to face. Not if you run around with all that, with these dark, toxic jokers, and you putting that in that space. It can't go together. No. 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 Fear Yahweh. That's it. That's all. Fear Him. That's the beginning of wisdom. Fear Him. That's it. Everything else, what's going to happen, you ain't got no control over that. You don't have no control over that. Not any. But the wicked act like they controlling everything. They act like they controlling their outcome. That's only because they go from one situation, and before they destroy that, they already on something else that they finna go and destroy. That's all it is. And they just keep going, until it all roll up behind them. And it's going to. It's going to happen. We all going to pay for these deeds. We all are. We all going to reap what we sow. All of us. We all are going to pay for our deeds here. And look, the wicked been here being wicked, scheming and plotting and planning in their darkness. Right? Now you think that a good outcome is coming for that? What have the wicked done to you, family? I'm talking about you empaths, you chosen ones, you children of light. Huh? How much have you been used and abused? Probably since childhood. But you still chose to do right. It's a payment that's due for you. Know that. You just got to keep walking it. You got to keep walking it. You got to keep walking it. You got to keep walking it. It's two sets of footprints in the sand. Even though you don't see who is that's in them other footprints, that's Almighty Yahweh. All right? Sending, his best to walk you through. His best. Right? Michael, Gabriel, right? Raphael, Syriel, his best. That's right. That's right. His best. Know this. Know this, family. All right? Know this. The way of the wicked is as darkness. Deep darkness. Huh? They don't know what makes them stumble, but they still acting like they got it together. Because after they done stumbled and messed this one good thing up, they already off to the next. They got several because they know that they're going to keep stumbling and they're going to keep messing everything up. They're going to keep stumbling in that darkness. They're going to keep stumbling. And it ain't going to ever be their fault. Come on now, you know the toxic jokers I'm talking about. It ain't ever their fault. It's always somebody else's fault. Always. Come on now. You know what I'm talking about. That's the same toxic, dark joker that we talking about right now. That you got to cut that off. You got to cut that off. It can't be around you. And you can't be around it. And you got to work on yourself and getting your spiritual inner man, spiritual inner woman up. And according to these scriptures, though, that's the only way. Because you're going to be, when this all jump off, you're going to be refined like pure gold. All right? Then if you know anything about the temple tabernacle, you know, hey, it ain't nothing but wall-to-wall gold in the temple tabernacle, in the higher car, or the sanctuary. Everybody don't get to go there. But you children of light, you do. You do. You get to see Yahweh, the Most High, face to face, even before you get out this flesh. Facts. See, the wicked don't know why they stumble. They'll tell you, oh man, you can't see the Most High face to face. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right? I'm here to bear witness to it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. The wicked can't. They can't phantom nothing, though. All right? Because all they do is stumble in their darkness. Just a bunch of nasty, filthy jokers, yo. Don't stand for nothing. Fall for any and everything. But always got some, trying to come and pump you up like they own something. Like they stand for something. They don't stand for jack nothing. All right? Know that. Know this. Proverbs chapter 2 and 13. Right? Who have left the straight path to walk in dark ways? And that's what we're talking about. See, because it's a lie, family. It's a lie have left the straight path to go and walk in darkness. Because they got easily persuaded by some other debate or doctrine or philosophy, which is all wine. They went and got drunk off their own lust and perversion that was already stored in their cells before they even went to go and dib and dab in it, knowing you shouldn't have been dibbing and dabbing in it in the first place. You should have stayed your behind on that path. All right? But like the scriptures say, they don't know why they stumble. Because they had a mask on the whole doggone time, family. That toxic joker had a mask on the whole time. Just got to see it for what it is. You don't got to exaggerate. You don't have to make anything up. Just see it for what it is, family. Call it for what it is. If it's toxic, you know it's toxic. Stop making excuses for that toxic joker. You're not helping it. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping yourself. That toxic joker had a chance to walk an upright path. No, they chose to be a controller and a manipulator. They chose darkness as their path. All them excuses is not going to work for them. They're not finna get a break. Yahweh's not going to give them a break. This was the time for them to get their break. But they broke off the path and went so far off the path only Yahweh can save them and bring them back. Only Almighty Yahweh can do that. Can it be done? Through Almighty Yahweh it can. Not on their own. Not listening, not you and I won't be able to do it for them. No. 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 Who leads the path of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness? It is what it is, family. It is what it is. All right? They go so far off into that darkness to whereas they don't even know why they stumble anymore. They don't even realize why they stumbling and bumbling the way they are right now. Proverbs 21 and 16. Whoever strays from the path of prudence come to rest in the company of the dead. A person who wanders from the way of understanding will rest in the assembly of the dead. The man that wanders out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. You have to know, family. It's nothing happening for the assembly of the dead or the congregation of the dead. It's nothing happening for them. That company, that congregation will stay there in that darkness. If that's where you want to lean on, that's who you getting your info from, that's who you getting your insight from, if that's who you calling upon for your insight, it's nothing pretty happening over there. There's no future over there. Not now. Not now, family. Ezekiel 18:24. But if a righteous person turn from their righteousness and commit sin and does the same detestable things the wicked person does, all right? Will they live? Huh? Because the wicked, that's all they can do is, they do the most. All right? This is what we're saying. Listen to what we're saying. The darkness, the children of darkness, the wicked, these devils that's walking around here, they do the most detestable, the most filthiest, the most, I'm talking about, they trash. I'm talking about sewer rats. Sewer rat meat. The lowest of the lowest. The dirtiest. Dirty jokers. They walking around here, family. It's separation time. Straight up. It's separation time. They have to be called out. No matter how much it hurt, they have to be called out. They do not walk or they do not go where you go. They think maybe because they hitched or attached to you in some type of way or form, they're going to slide through right with you. No, they are not. No, they are not. All right? None of the righteous things that that person has done will be remembered. Huh? They may help the homeless person. Or gave someone that was hungry out in the highways and hedges something to eat. They might have did a whole lot of good things. But once they leave that path, family, and start walking over there in that darkness, it's a wrap. All of the things, all of the good things that that person has done, it won't be remembered. Because of the unfaithfulness they are guilty of, and because of the sins they have committed, they will die. That's their future. That's the future for the wicked. That's the future for the ones who get off the right path to go and follow their lust. Or their promiscuous perversions, perverted wickedness that they had stored up or had stored upon them. If you know that you're weak towards something, family, you shouldn't even be around. You should not be around. You should not be. You should not be. And if you dealing with someone or someone around you is dealing with any of your weaknesses, you should not be around that person. You have to cut it off. You have to cut it off. You don't throw the whole apple away. You just cut off what's rotten. Because those jokers are rotten. Lower than low. Lower than low. The lowest. Job 24:13. There are those who rebel against the light, who do not know his way or stay in his path. They rebel. Okay? They rebel against the light or doing anything righteous. All right? We already know with the scriptures, rebellion is like what? Witchcraft. Rebellion is like witchcraft. Those who rebel against the light, you may have been on that path, or they may have been on the path. Everybody don't start out being wicked, family. We all start out on that path. We all do. We all do. It's when, in doing that path, we get introduced to this dark stuff that's off the path. And as time goes on, they start liking, oh, I can get something. I feel like I can accomplish something if I can go out here and lie and manipulate and cheat and deceive and do all of the wickedness that wickedness does. And they feel like they're making gains and progress by doing that. No, they are not. And those are the ones that we seem to get away from looking at what's good and righteous and upright. The humble, the low in the spirit ones. All right? And we looking at the material manifestations that goes on here, because that's what Satan deals with. That's what the devil deals with. Individualism and materialism. Those are the main two ingredients. Main two. Materialism and individualism. We dealing with these scriptures. The Lord deals with nations. Now we dealing with children. All right? These are groups. Children of darkness. Children of light. Groups, not individuals. There are those that rebel against the light. They know not the ways thereof, nor abide in the paths thereof. They rejected doing the right thing, family. You know the toxic jokers we're talking about. And these are the ones we always come across our path to help them. A lot of times we ain't even attracted to them. Not at first. Not like that. We aren't. We aren't. Being truthful with you. Be truthful with yourself. A lot of these toxic jokers, you know, family, you can't decide if you's gonna pick that or not. It's that's picked for you. But that would mean you have to remain there though. for these toxic jokers to just suck you dry. You probably been the black sheep and the scapegoat all your life in that toxic family anyway. You supposed to bend and bounce. Straight up. Straight up. Trying to let everything catch up with me, family. Guess we moving right along. It is what it is. It is what it is, fam. It is what it is. Make no mistakes about it. None. Leave that toxicity out there where it needs to be at. Out there with the rest of them dark jokers. You're not to be catering to that anymore. Let them go out there and do what wicked is that wicked does. You should not be trying to cater to that family. You're not gonna fix it up. No matter how much you help it, no matter how much you give it. That thing, them toxic jokers, they on a mission. All right? And they go all assemble. They always assemble. They always getting together to do their wickedness. That never fails. They just want you to be there with them. They feel better when you there. Huh? Oh, hey, you is, there you is. Yeah, they be happy when they see you at a little function. Nah. A lot of times you ain't even supposed to be there. Keep missing me. All right? That's what it is. Hold on, Be Strong. Now. All right, hold on. This is what we say. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna lean on? Let's go there. Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord Yahweh with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding or whoever else that it sound like they know what they talking about, but it ain't coming out these scriptures. If it ain't coming out these scriptures, what they talking about? Hold on. Run fast. Straight up, fam. Run. They mean you no good. No good. None. All right? Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord Yahweh with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. All right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right? Let's go right here. Proverbs 23:4. Do not wear yourself out to get rich. Do not trust your own cleverness. All right? Do not toil to acquire wealth. Be discerning enough to desist or restrain yourself. Labor not to be rich. Cease from thy own wisdom. Stop dwelling on it. All right? That's the whole thing. Don't wear yourself out. Don't wear yourself out. Because the Lord already said man must not live by bread alone. All right? But by every word that proceed out the mouth of him, Almighty Yahweh himself. All right? So know that. Know that. All right? Proverbs 28:26. Those who trust in themselves are fools, but those who walk in wisdom are kept safe. All right? That's right. The ones who trust in themselves is a fool. All right? Now you talking about, well, I'm going to trust myself, man, in the day of calamity, man, when all the destruction and chaos come. Shut up, fool. Hey, listen. Go and stand in front of that nuclear missile. All right? It's coming. It's coming. It's coming for you. All right? Listen, family, don't get caught up with, hey, you know, somebody that's talking real slick and clever. Don't get caught up on that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know that saying, misery loves what? Every day of the week. All right? Misery loves company. Every day of the week. Please believe me. All right? Know this. Know this. Know this. Hold on. Hold on, be strong. We finna go and get some of these Dead Sea Scrolls right here for a second. Praise y'all. All right, so, hold on. All right, let's get some of these Dead Sea Scrolls. Give you some of this right here. All right, here we are. You right here. You see it? Get this cord up. You see it. You see what it is. All right? Page 113. All right? In your Dead Sea Scrolls. Right? 4 Quran, 496. All right? 2. All right? For the instruction, the rule of the war. The first attack by the sons of light will be launched against the lot of the sons of darkness, against the army of Belial, against the band of Edom and Moab, and of the sons of Ammon, and the Philistine, and against the bands of the Kittim of Asher, who are being helped by the violators of the covenant. The sons of Levi, the sons of Judah, and the sons of Benjamin, the exile of the desert, will wage war against them, against all their bands. When the exiled sons of light return from the desert of the nations to camp in the desert of Jerusalem. And after the war, they shall go up from there, and of the Kittim in Egypt. Right? And in his time, he will go out with great rage to wage war against the kings of the north. And his anger wants to exterminate and cut off the horn of Israel. All right? The north. All right? Which is where? You talking about Russia. You talking about North Korea. You talking about Iraq. You talking about all of those countries up there. China. All right? Those are the northern kings that the scriptures is talking about. All right? But them nukes coming here first. Understand this. Understand this. Let's go back. Let's get a little bit more. Get a little bit more. And we're going to take you on back to the Tanakh, which you know is the scriptures. All right? Hold on. Come back. Let's get this. And the sons of justice shall shine to all the edges of the earth. They shall go on shining. All right? The sons of justice. You empaths, us empaths, the children of light. We're going to keep on shining. You understand? Up to the end of all the periods of darkness. And in the time of the Most High, his exalted greatness will shine for all the eternal times, for peace and blessing, glory and joy, and length of days for all the sons of light. All right? We're going to keep shining, family. You understand? Listen, and on the day on which the Kittim fall, there will be a battle and a savage destruction. All right? Before the Most High of Israel, the Most High Power, Yah, Elohim of Israel. For this will be the day determined by him since ancient times for the war of what? Extermination. Okay? Bunch of maggots and roaches, yo. Against who? Against the sons of darkness. You see that? That is this war that's it's already started. On this day, the assembly of the gods and the congregation of men shall confront each other for great destruction. The sons of light and a lot of darkness shall battle together for the Most High's might, between the roar of a huge multitude and the shouts of gods and of men on the day of the calamity. It will be a time of suffering for all nations redeemed by the Most High power. All right? Know this. This is what's going on. This is about to take place. Whether who likes it or who don't like it. It don't matter. It don't matter if they like it or not. It's still going to go on. It's still going on. All right? Well, regardless of whoever want to believe it or not, it's still going to it's going to go on. It's going down now. It's happening right now, family. All right? Don't get caught up on this place like they got it all together. No, this is the kingdom right in Egypt right here. You dealing with the children of the kingdom right here, right now. Come on now. Watch this. Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, Salah family. Let's get at it. Let's get at it. All right. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 2. All right? What did it say? Announce and proclaim amongst the nations. Lift up a banner and proclaim it. Keep nothing back, but say Babylon will be captured. All right? Baal will be put to shame. All right? Marduk filled with terror. Her images will be put to shame, and her idols filled with terror. All right? Know this. This is what's going down, family. Declare ye among the nations and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken. Right? Baal is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. It's happening. It's happening, family. It's happening. Let's go to verse 3. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 3. Let's go there. Shall we? Jeremiah 50 and 3. A nation from the north will attack her. All right? Are you listening? Please, 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 please pay attention. I'm talking to you empaths now, more than anyone. Get yourself together. Get that toxic mess around you so you can meditate and concentrate and be ready. All right? A nation from the north will attack her and lay waste her land. No one will live in it. Both people and animal will flee away. And look, it didn't say nothing about anybody coming with their cat pistols, finna do anything to this nation from the north that we just bought out. North Korea and Russia just didn't bring up China, but we just bought that out in the Dead Sea Scrolls. It told you. Them northern nations, man, they running up in here. And the wicked is going to go. The wicked got to go. The wicked got to go. Because you already know, if the wicked had a chance to save you or them, or they had a chance to save you and everybody, themselves or everybody, they only saving themselves. They only saving themselves. They don't care about no one else. At least if a child of light, he gonna look out for everybody else around him. Right? That's right. Not them dark jokers. They're not looking for anyone. They ain't looking for anyone else to say they're only looking out for their own behind. This devil, these devils, these demons in the flesh. And hey, some of these jokers is some legions. You heard? Straight up, they got multiple demons on them. Pushing, walking behind, guiding, talking to them. Straight up. Legions, not demons, legions. For out of the north, there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. That's right. That's right. Know this. Know this, family. All right? Here it is. Jeremiah chapter 50 and 4. In those days, and at that time, declares the Lord Yahweh, the people of Israel and the people of Judah together will go in tears to seek the Lord Yahweh, their high power, their Elohim. All right? And Jeremiah 50 and 5. And they will ask the way to Zion and turn their faces toward it. All right? They will come and bind themselves to the Lord Yahweh in an everlasting covenant that will not be forgotten. This is what's going on right now, family. This is why we're saying, leave the toxicity alone. Leave them dark jokers alone. You ain't finna do nothing for them. All right? You just keep pouring all of that goodness in that cracked vessel. It can't hold water. That sinister cannot hold water. All right? Nothing. And anything you tell it, say it, and tell any your secrets or whatever, it's going to be used against you. That's what they do. That's how they get down. And they stumbling in that darkness. They want you over there with them because misery loves company. Misery loves company. They want you over there stumbling and bumbling with them. They want you. They want you over there. They're not going to be able to see this light when it comes, family. They're not going to know which path to walk, fam, when it comes. They're not. A lot of them going to be depending on that AK-40. They're going to be thinking that M16 or whatever they got. They thinking that's going to get them over here on this path of Yahweh. No, it's not. No, it isn't. No, it won't. No, it won't. No, it won't. Facts. If you ain't got the light of Yahweh in you, if you ain't bind to Almighty Yahweh, first off, a dark joker is not finna bind to the Most High. Stop playing. Stop playing. This ain't no play. This ain't no play. Stop playing. Ain't no wicked joker finna bind to Almighty Yahweh. And you ain't getting out of this war. Have your fun now, wicked jokers. All you toxic jokers, have your fun now. All right? Keep at your thrill ride. It's soon to be over. Listen, Not for a little, and it's not temporary. It's forever. Huh? Forever. Yeah. So keep playing. Keep dancing in your darkness. Keep thinking that you're doing something. Keep trying to dim the children the light's light. Keep hunting for the empaths around here. Keep hunting for us. Keep misleading us and mistreating us. Keep doing all of that. Because if you're not bound to Almighty Yahweh, you're not getting out of here. You're not. If you're not bound to a child of light that's bound to Almighty Yahweh, you're not getting up out of the Most High. You're not getting up out of here. You're not. You're gonna be missile food. All right? One brother said it best. You'll be walking charcoal. That's what you will be. That's exactly what you'll be. All right? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you ain't worried about it now, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're going to wish you was being about it, though. That you will. That you will. That you will. That you will. And keep listening to all them unlearned, toxic jokers that you thinking that, oh, well, so-and-so said. But they ain't show you none of these scriptures. They ain't come here and show you in these scriptures what they talking about. They ain't come and show you that. And so, let me get this, let's get this right here too. Because the men and the women in that day gonna find out what lane and what role that they belong in. Facts. The facts. These are facts. These are facts. Because you got sisters out here, you can't tell them nothing. Because they know a few scriptures and they know how they can go and get a few things. But you not coming in the sanctuary on your cycle, on your flower. You're not coming up in the sanctuary. You're not. You're not. This is why we brought out earlier in the lesson what the Lord said. The flock of his sheep are men. That ain't saying you can't teach nothing, though. Not saying that. Not saying that. But you have your role and the men have theirs. We have all. And the Lord ain't looking for no beta males, mama boys. You'll crack, you'll blow up. Shut up, wickedness. Get way behind me, Satan. The Yahweh ain't looking for no beta man, mama boys. He's not dealing with that. Get this right. Yahweh's not dealing with mama boys. Beta mama boys. That's what a beta joker is anyway. A mama boy. Yahweh not dealing with you. You need to come on up and get with some brothers who got a pair. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. See, social media got you sitting up here sucking up to a lot of these women that probably was good women, but they went off that path. Because right now, the majority, I ain't gonna say majority, a lot of the younger men, they were more worried about the video games more than they worried about their woman. And then the woman, she more worried about getting all her validation off the social media sites and the dating sites. that's going to be your destruction. That's going to be your downfall. That's what's going to keep you in that darkness and off the path. This is why Yahweh said he's going to laugh at your calamity when it comes. On that day of calamity and destruction, and it will come. See, the beta mama boy, he can't understand when the man is talking to him as a man. And a lot of you sisters with no fathers and no daddies, you can't understand that either. Y'all need the most get right. Y'all need the most. See, a lot of times you hear some sisters, you know, they start out all right. Then they fall off like you trying to manipulate them with the scriptures. You cannot use these scriptures on anyone. Yahweh uses you. You don't use Yahweh. You cannot use these scriptures against anyone. You can't. All you're gonna do is come off like a demon, like a dark demon. That's how you'll come off. You know, and everybody will like you for that. You get the biggest crowd for that. You're not finna get the biggest crowd for doing the upright thing in this place. You are not. Stop looking for that, family. I'm talking about you empath, you children of light. Stop looking for that. Who gives a damn about all the likes and the pats on the backs and all of that? That ain't what you want. You want that eternal reward from Almighty Yahweh, the Most High Power. You want that eternal reward. And it's an internal thing. It's not external. Let's get it right. You know, you got Jezebelic sisters out here thinking that they just, you know, like they own something. Can't tell you nothing. Can't tell you nothing. But the day coming though, you gonna get in line. You gonna get in line. You gonna find that role too. You gonna find it. You gonna find it. See, the main and you're not, you know, to a proud, haughty sister, she think that a brother used the scriptures against her. That's that Jezebelic spirit. Using the scriptures against her. Trying to manipulate her with the scriptures. That's because you ain't supposed to be trying to teach nothing in the first doggone place. See, every time you open up these scriptures, you can read the same verse 100 times. And you can open it up 101 times and you'll get something completely different. Why? Because these scriptures are alive. They are alive. Where? Aware and alive. So every time you open up these scriptures, you may not get the same thing. Jezebel, you may not get the same thing. That shows you just how much alive these scriptures are, though, family. It is what it is. Make no mistake about it. It is what it is. We can go on. You already know that. We can go on. We can go on. Well, hey. But we're going to leave it here. We're going to leave it here. Who you going to call, though, family? In that day of calamity, in that day of judgment? Because it's going on. It's got to, look, the wicked got to go. You know what I'm saying? Got some new music coming out. But I got some procedures and things that I got to get off of me before I bring those out, because I'm not trying to let anything else benefit our brothers Amar, that ain't for brothers Amar and for Yahweh Ka. If nah, you know, big old shout out to the brothers and sisters that just came along, praise Yahweh for you, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever the part that you are, family. It's your brother Zamar, you know what I'm saying? We just come to give it to you how Yahweh give it to us, family. All right? And this isn't for everyone. This walk isn't for everyone. It isn't. It isn't. It's not for everyone. So I cannot be talking to everybody. But if you can relate to what I'm talking about, if you can relate to what's coming out, then it's for you. And if the next person that you with can't understand it, it's not for them, family. Stop trying to look for affirmation with people that's way off into the deep darkness. Stop doing that. Stop. Just stop. It's not for them. This is not for them to consume. They cannot have any of this. All right? They cannot. And they need not to be extracting all of your light and your energy and your vibration either. Here is where they get off. And keep them off. If they can't get right, they got to get left behind. It's simple as that. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. We make things hard, family. We do. But it's not hard at all. It's not hard. It's not hard. So on that note, till next time, family, we say, rise, Israel, rise. And all of the nations and all of the good light, people that got good light from the other nations. Yeah, we talking to you too. All right? We talking to you. We talking to Israel that has the light, and we talking to the other nations. It's going to be a mixed multitude, family. It's going to be a mixed multitude. No. So get over that. Get over that. It has nothing to do with skin color, hair texture, all right? Your speech, how good you talk, how many people you know, how many guns you got, how many family and friends and partners with guns and all of that they got. That ain't finna do you nan good. It ain't finna do you no good. All right? How much philosophies you know, all of that. They ain't finna do you no good. How good you can sound, how good you look. That is not finna do you nan good. Binding yourself to the Most High. Calling on Him. That's it. That's all you should be worried about. That's all you should be doing, that and building yourself up to do that. Because you got to get yourself right to do that. All right? It is what it is, family. We got a whole lot that's obstructing us from walking that rightful path. We got a lot that's trying to dim our light. It is what it is. The Yahweh never said it was going to be an easy walk. It isn't. It's not. No. No. Sorrow is better than laughter. You know, that's what the scriptures say. I ain't talking about your neighborhood BET HBO comedian. What they talking about? Give a damn what they talking about. You know, I don't watch a lot of TV and all that stuff anymore anyway. Yahweh been took that out of my appetite. So, it is what it is, family. So anyway, you know, you dark jokers, you toxic jokers, keep enjoying your little time. That's all you got is a little bit left. That's all you got. You're going to be exposed, though, before it's over with, before you go and lie in that pit for eternity. You will. I know you don't believe any of that. I know you don't believe in the Most High. I know you don't. I know you don't. No, you don't. You ain't got to BS me. You don't got to BS me. Hey. You don't got to, you know. Enjoy your little time you got left, though. You know, you narcs, you devils walking around here thinking that everything's is going to keep swinging your way, too, and you're going to keep misusing and abusing. You know, your time up. All of you wicked jokers, your time is, your time is up. Enjoy what little bit there that you got. Now, to the empaths, the chosen ones, the children of light, you keep working on building yourself up. You keep working on getting right. You keep working on building up your spirit man and your spirit woman. You keep building that up. You keep walking in these scriptures, applying them though. Not just going through them and combing and you know, learn. No, applying them, living them as if they're customary. They're customs. These are customs we're dealing with. We aren't dealing with styles and trends. These are customs. Yeah. Keep building yourself up. Keep getting that toxicity up out your system. If you was buying to one, trying with one, or whatever, get it out your system, family. All right? We need you over here blinging. That's right. So, on that note, family, I was thinking about, well, we'll see next time. Yahweh will. We'll see. So anyway, family, like we always say, rise, Israel, rise. Kawam,